Hello and welcome to this edition of Mornings. I'm Andrew Bazzelli.
And I'm Dan Haynes. Today is Friday, October 6th, 2017, and a B-Day here at North Penn. Mr. Brumball is back to test your knowledge with this week's Brumball Challenge. Get your Twitter ready. Here's your question. Who was the only member of Congress to vote against the United States entering both World War I and World War II? Remember to tweet your answer to @NPTV using the hashtag Brumball, and we will announce the winner at the conclusion of the show.
In case you've been living under a rock and didn't know, today is homecoming at North Penn. The festivities started on Monday as America Monday kicked off Spirit Week. North Penn Friday wraps up the Spirit Week and sends us into homecoming mode. We met our court yesterday during nighttime, but for the underclassmen that were not at the assembly, let's take a look. Remember that the voting opened yesterday and remains open until 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Check out the NPSGA Twitter account for the link to vote or find the link on the NPHS Activities page on the North Penn High School website. Speaking of the homecoming court, let's check in with them real quick. Henry Strobel is live in the cafeteria with the court.
Thanks, guys. I'm here at this lovely fall-themed breakfast with our 2017 and 18 homecoming court, who tonight at the 50-yard line are going to see who's going to be crowned homecoming queen or homecoming king. Are you guys hyped for tonight? Yeah! You can hear it, guys. All right, so tonight you're going to see all of these candidates out on the 50-yard line, but what's equally as exciting is seeing all of your faces out in the stands wearing your homecoming shirts, or even if you didn't get the shirt, come out tonight to support the Knights against CB East. So I can tell you that I'm excited for tonight. I hope you're excited tonight. It's going to be great. Let's throw it back to the desk.
Thanks, Henry. Now over to the pep rally. If you bought a homecoming package, your t-shirt will serve as your ticket to gain entrance into the pep rally. If you didn't buy the homecoming package, you can also stream the pep rally on North Penn Television. For those who ordered the homecoming package, your t-shirt also gets you into the tailgate party that begins at 4:30. You should have received an email from Mr. Berger regarding more information, but in case you did not, you are to enter through the C-Pod courtyard, check in at the F-Pod ramp, and enjoy the tailgate in the AEF courtyard.
The football game begins at 7 o'clock against Central Bucks East at Crawford Stadium. Tickets are $5 and students are to enter at the far gate. For those who bought the homecoming package, you will be given a ticket when you check in at the tailgate. The homecoming winners will be announced during halftime, and following the game, the North Penn Marching Knights will perform in post-game exhibition, and the homecoming dance begins at 9 p.m. Students who bought the homecoming package, your shirt will serve as your ticket. For anybody who did not buy the homecoming package but would still like to go to the dance, you can buy your ticket at the door for $5. The dance is only open to North Penn students and your student ID must be shown. We hope to see a large crowd at Crawford Stadium as the Knights take on the Patriots and somebody will be crowned homecoming king and queen.
The North Penn water polo team is sponsoring a Hurricane Harvey donation this Sunday, October 8th from 8 in the morning to 12 noon. The drive will be held in the North Penn High School parking lot and a truck will be on hand to accept all donations. Here are just a few examples of what they're collecting. For your general needs, they ask for blankets, flashlights, air mattresses, and batteries. Personal hygiene includes items such as toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, and shampoo. For clothing, they ask for new packages of underwear and socks. You can also bring any diapers, wipes, bottles, and formulas for babies. Finally, for food, you can bring in any non-perishable foods, water, Gatorade, or Powerade, granola bars, and any canned foods. Please do not bring any glass products. We hope to see everybody this Sunday for the drive.
The North Penn Key Club partnered up with the Red Cross to sponsor an emergency blood drive in support of the victims of the Las Vegas shooting. The rapid response event was planned this Monday and held on Wednesday. Thanks to an outstanding turnout from our school and our community, all of the blood drive slots were filled. We have Mara Slater in the studio for the lowdown. How are we, Mara? You have any plans this weekend?
I'm pretty good right now, but I know on Saturday I am taking the SAT.
Oh, me too. Are you excited?
Yeah, but we're gonna be up late tonight with homecoming, but I'm sure we'll get through it.
It's true.
So let's get to the lowdown. In case you haven't heard, Powder Puff, which was originally scheduled to be played on October 12th, has been moved to Tuesday, November 21st. If you have already signed up, you do not have to sign up again, and sign-ups will resume later in October. Have you thought about ordering a class ring? Well, orders will be accepted and measurements will be taken starting on Wednesday, October 11th. On October 11th, you can come with your family from 4 to 8 p.m. in the main lobby to order your ring, have your measurements taken, or ask any further questions. If you can't make it on Wednesday night, there will also be a table in the main cafeteria during all lunch periods. Make sure you make this year a memorable year by ordering a yearbook. Visit johnsonsyearbook.com to order your yearbook for $75. Be sure to act fast as the price increases on November 1st. Attention all seniors. Senior apparel is now on sale. Order forms for the class of 2018 shirts, sweatshirts, blankets, and sweatpants can be located outside of E112, A108, and D103. Order forms are due by October 27th. Finally, we have a few quick reminders regarding late bus procedures. Remember that you must talk with your club advisor, coach, teacher, or stop by your home office prior to 1:30 to have your name added to the late bus list. Late buses run at 4:15 on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, with an additional 3:15 bus on Wednesdays. That's all I have on this week's Lowdown. Let's throw it back to the desk.
Thanks, Mara. What if one of your classmates became president later down the line? Well, their campaign starts today in this edition of the Question of the Week.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
I would order for a statue to be placed of me in the middle of like a town or something. Everybody would honor me.
I would make Christmas happen multiple times a year.
I would drop a mixtape. I'll make it mandatory to wear number 34s on game day.
Buy every senior class rings.
We need to make Bill Nye the Science Guy head of the EPA and Neil deGrasse Tyson head of NASA, all right? That's what we got to do. We need to science this up.
Free gym memberships.
I would make Mr. Monero president.
Absolutely nothing.
Probably call my mom.
I would make Jell-O our national food.
No extra good for guac at Chipotle.
I would make sure that everybody has a puppy in their house.
I would make everybody have free chocolate.
I wouldn't tweet. Decrease the population.
Get North Bend new turf.
Release the Area 51 files.
If I were president, the first thing I would do is make sure cartoons would never get canceled again.
Yeah, bro. There we go. Yeah, bro.
Behind closed doors.
Hi, Mr. Monero. How are you today?
Never had a bad day in my life, Dan. How about yourself, bud?
I'm doing great. If you were president, what would the first thing you would do?
Well, Dan, in honor of my 7th period public speaking class, I would eliminate no school period 1 and no school period 8 on my very first day in office. Yes, I know a lot of people agree with me on that one.
Well, I don't know if you'd be the most popular president, but maybe the staff
Well, that
would
wouldn't
like
be the
you.
first time, Dan, I don't think, so that would be okay.
Okay.
Should we get on with the interview?
Yeah, that's fine.
Good idea. All right, good morning, North Penn. I am here with Julie Mumford, and Juliet Israel of the North Penn High School Key Club. under the tutelage of the lovely Mrs. Linda Law. How is Mrs. Law these days?
She's great.
That's good. That's good. All right, you guys are all nervous. This is Julie's bucket list for North Penn. She wanted to be on the morning show. They're all scared. But you guys are going to talk about the nonprofit fair. This is a new thing. Very exciting stuff, right? Tell us about the nonprofit fair.
Well, it's on October 19th from 6 to 8, and we're having over 20 nonprofit organizations come out.
And what do they? So there's nonprofits. So like I'm the average Joe student. I don't even know what that means. So tell me a little bit more.
So there's going to be a lot of different organizations that set up tables, and then students can go around and learn more about different opportunities in the community to volunteer, and so they can get a wider variety than what Key Club has been offering already.
All right, so if I'm like somebody in the community, like, I don't know, like Bruce Leibowitz or something like that, and I've been thinking, you know what, I need to find some new place to volunteer my time, I could go there and walk around and find out new opportunities, right?
Yeah.
And this is open to the public?
Yeah, it's open to everybody and Key Club members as well.
All right, great. So October 19th, Thursday night, 6 to 8 p.m. in the senior cafeteria,
Yeah, in
right?
the senior cafeteria.
All right, very exciting stuff. And you guys are also talking a little bit about childhood cancer football game coming up, right?
Yeah, we're going to be selling these shirts starting next week on Monday during lunches. They're $10. And all the proceeds are going towards Kisses for Kyle, which is a nonprofit organization that helps families with kids with cancer.
All right, great stuff. Juliet, anything else to add before we wrap it up for the day?
No.
Okay. All right, North Penn. So nonprofit organization fair coming up October 20th. I'm sorry, the October 18th, 19th. And childhood cancer football game is the next night, October 20th.
Yeah.
So you guys have back-to-back days of big stuff coming up.
We do.
All right, North Penn, have a great homecoming. Good luck to all of our king and queen candidates, and have a great weekend.
All right, thank you, Mr. Monero. It sounds like you guys are doing a lot of great things. Well, did you tweet your answer to this week's Brumball Challenge? Let's check in with Mr. Brumball for the answer to this week's Brumball Challenge.
Hey, welcome back. The answer you've all been waiting for. The only member of Congress was the first female to serve in national government office, Jeanette Rankin, a congresswoman from Montana, who voted against the United States entering World War I and then World War II. She was a noted pacifist and a major figure in American history. Bet you didn't know that? Now you do. Thanks for playing this week's Brumball Challenge.
Dr. Voyachek is the winner of this week's Brumball Challenge. That's all we have for this edition of Mornings. I'm Dan Haynes.
And I'm Andrew Bazzelli. Have a great day, North Penn.